Welcome Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm Josh Cohen.
I'm Carter Burquest.
Today we're talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves. The season is getting started, probably the most anticipated season in a decade and a half, maybe. The Wolves made some big offseason moves, specifically getting Jimmy Butler obviously was huge. A couple other little signings here and there, but this is a team that finally needs to make the playoffs, right? What are your expectations for these Timberwolves? I'm assuming we're gonna say they're in the playoffs. Where do they finish, though, in that deep, difficult Western Conference?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. This was definitely one of the most fun, probably the most fun offseason I've ever had as a Wolves fan. I am sad Rubio and Levine are gone. Those are two of my favorite players, great guys to watch. I'm definitely going to miss them and be following them where they're at. Western Conference just happens to be the toughest it's been in years. Just so happens the same year the Wolves supposedly get to be good. So it's just frustrating to finally feel like we have a great team and then all these stars coming over to the West to make it tough. That being said, for sure the playoffs, colossal failure if you don't make the playoffs. So I do think the playoffs have to be in there. And then beyond that, I do actually think, you have the Warriors and OKC at 1 and 2, I believe. And then after that, I think you have Houston, San Antonio, and the Wolves in those next three. I don't know that I'd put the Wolves at the top of those three lists. But I do think they could fight for a 4 seed possibly, and I would probably, if I had to guess right now, probably a 4 or 5 seed, and have a great first round matchup against San Antonio or Houston or something in there. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously making the playoffs, hosting a playoff game would be really fun. I think Minneapolis would go crazy if the Wolves were in the playoffs to go watch a game in the newly renovated Target Center. Would be really cool. The atmosphere would be exciting, but this is again where I hate, it frustrated me because I want to be as excited as everybody else about the Jimmy Butler trade, but it's so hard because losing Zach LaVine and Rubio as much, but Zach LaVine specifically, now you're not beating the Warriors. I don't care what anyone thinks. Barring injury, nobody's beating the Warriors, especially not in the West. Maybe LeBron and D Wade have a shot for him in the finals, but especially in the West. Now you add Oklahoma City, adds Paul George and Melo. If they can figure out how to share the ball, which won't be easy, at least in the regular season, there's another team that are we going to have a shot at? I don't know. And then you add in the Spurs are always going to be there, like you said. The Rockets got even better. And I don't know, are we going to be a 4 or 5 seed? Did we traded away Zach LaVine, who I still think has potential to be a superstar in this league. I mean, I really do like Zach LaVine. I like his attitude and his work ethic and obviously his raw talent. We got rid of that to be a 4 or 5 seed. Whether we're a 4 or 5, that's a tough matchup. We're not going to get, we're not going to be a 1 or a 2 seed and get one of those 7 or 8s. So I don't know if it's worth. I'm excited. I am excited. I want to see the Wolves in the playoffs. They're going to be good. Jimmy Butler, like Andrew Wiggins said, Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins are going to be a problem. Obviously, Cat, is a top 5 center already in this league, I think. So they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to be, 5 seed. I think anything lower than a 5 seed would seem very disappointing. But even at a 5 seed, do they win or do they beat the 4 seed and win a round and get to the next round? Do they have something for one of those top teams to win 2 rounds in the Western Conference Finals? I just don't see that this year. So as excited as I am, and the playoffs will feel like a championship in some respects for the Timberwolves, it's also going to feel a little disappointing if we lose in the first round after the excitement of getting Jimmy Butler.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think it is exciting in the playoffs, but I do think we're going to get a little bit greedy and hope we at least win a round moving forward. Jimmy Butler is going to be a great addition, going to be fun to watch. I do think you undersold Cat a little bit there. I think he's a lot better than a top 5 center in the league. I think he's probably the best center in the league, maybe top 3 at the worst. But I do think it's going to be a fun season to watch. Great off season, and now we're ready to see what it looks like on the court. We've got the new jerseys, the new court, new Target Center, and new team, and ready to see how it all pans out.
Yeah, I'm excited. If I were to give a prediction, I'm going to say 5 seed and lose in the first round. How about you?
Let's just to make it different, let's go 4 seed, and I think they do. I think they win a round.
All right. Okay. I'd love to see that.
I'll go even a step further. We're going to host Game 7 in the first round and win to advance.
I'd like to see that. Let me know what you guys think. Do the Wolves have a shot, obviously in the playoffs, but advance even in the playoffs? What do you guys expect from the Wolves this season? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.